Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a bit of an assembly today because I got something new in from Titan Fitness and we're going to see how awesome it is. This is going to be their new modular storage system. Now mine did show up freight and there it is. So it's going to be tons of fun. Stick around and I'll give you my initial impressions at the end of the assembly. So some of you might be wondering, why do I need a better storage system? And what I'm going to tell you is that with a 5 to 100 pound set in 5 pound increments, as well as a lot of the strongman gear, not to mention some of the U-bells from AbMat, just a lot of the stuff that I have that's currently just kind of sitting around, something different was needed in order to really kind of better utilize this corner. Now, I've only got 2 walls, and right now I'm kind of using my ARC storage from Surplus Strength, which honestly is a great storage system, but it's kind of being used as another wall over there. What this Titan one offers is the ability to have a corner. Now, by using a corner, what I'll be able to do is to kind of use it as a barrier between the woodshop portion of our gym / garage. It's a gym. And that would give me the ability to essentially have 2 actual walls and then have another 2 walls that are kind of like a storage wall / barrier / wall. It's just going to give me a lot more storage, take up a little bit less floor space than how everything is set up right now, just kind of sprawled throughout. So I've got my Aqua Spike from UXO Supplements. I'm going to go ahead and plug some of that, and I'm going to get to work on moving all this crap out and getting the Titan Fitness stuff in. So that's been it for this build. Basically, it took me about 2 hours, which includes unpackaging everything, getting my old unit out. Right now, it's still all sitting in the driveway, so obviously I will be fixing that so that I don't go to bed with a giant ball of trash in my front driveway. But what we can see here is that I was hoping, I didn't measure, probably should have planned better, but I was hoping that I'd be able to get all my dumbbells off the floor. That's not necessarily the case, so there's a really good likelihood that you will see another shelf likely come in for this side of the unit here, just so I can get all my dumbbells off the floor. I would just love that. But some of the things I took some deliberate efforts to do was, one, I placed it so that I could get my sled, which is on the back side here, on that back corner so that I could store it back there near the outside where I use it. I also put the shelves high enough that I could stack up my 45s that I'm not using. I could stack up my rucks, my sandbags, get everything basically tucked away a little bit nicer. This corner shelf is actually really nice. The whole unit is very heavy duty. My wife actually came out at one point and she was even like kind of asking about the 2x2 because this uses 2x2 with like 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch holes. But I would say that ultimately it is definitely sturdy. It's probably not as sturdy as a 3x3, but it's more than sturdy enough to be safe, which is really important for me. Now, some downsides just from an initial impressions. I really do wish it had 1-inch holes. The 1-inch holes are just a little bit more universal throughout the gym scene, especially the home gym scene. And not having 1-inch holes means that things like my rack rollers now have to live up on top of this wall ball / bumper plate storage, which again, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't change all that much. It just makes it to where I can't store things in the unit. It also makes it to where if I wanted to use like my landmine attachment on the storage unit, I can't do that because it's a 1-inch landmine unit, and I'm definitely not going to be downgrading my rack to anything other than 1-inch because of the universality. Basically, the cross-brand functionality that you get with 1-inch holes, 2 inches on center. I really wish all the companies would do that. Some positives are, again, it's definitely sturdy. The ends are capped, which makes it look nice. It's well thought out. The storage shelves themselves can be flat, or they can actually be at angles at a couple different angles. They have a lip on the front side that holds dumbbells secure. All the holes are offset, and the feet are wide enough that the unit is really secure. Assembly was pretty easy. I'm pretty good at assembly. Because of this, I was able to get the whole thing assembled by myself, and like I said, in under 2 hours. Now, will it stand the test of time? We will find out. So basically, this is night number 1. Tomorrow is day number 1 of this being my storage rack. Will my Surplus Strength Arc Series make it back in the gym? I don't know. What I can tell you is that I don't think that if I spend $1,500 on this, which is what the value of this configuration is, that I would regret it. I think it definitely holds enough, it's big enough, strong enough, and sturdy enough based on my initial impressions to totally be worth that amount of money. That's been it for this video. I appreciate you guys sticking along for the ride, and I'll see you next time.